Oh, goodness. What is he doing? It's still right. Hey, guys. It's me. Today's Friday. We're going to be celebrating Bella's 10th birthday this weekend. Right now, I am at Billy's house, keeping an eye on his son, Will, until I figure out if I have to go pick up Gage or not. He's trying to see if he can stay in Callahan because he wants to be able to go visit his girlfriend. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. I've spent most of this morning looking up cookbooks and homesteading books on Amazon. Now, I started with my favorite homesteading channel is Roots and Refuge Farm. And if you're into any gardening, cooking, preserving animals, like farm animals, anything like that, I highly suggest you check out her channel, their channel. It's the best. One of the best homesteading channels out there. But anyway, I started with her recommendations for her favorite cookbooks and things like that. Some inspiration from a few other channels as well. And I've been building a section in my Amazon storefront for books that have been highly recommended by other homesteaders and are also on my wish list for books that I would like to get. I was never a cook or baker or any of that. I was always all about those quick meals, pre-made, meal in a box type thing, until I got with Eric, and then I really started to enjoy cooking for him. He's one of those people that are very appreciative of a good meal, I guess you could say. When it's really good, he is very vocal about it, and it just makes you feel really good. So that's kind of what started my journey on learning to cook. Now that I'm getting into dreaming about homesteading and going to be on a farm here in the future, or working with my mom on a farm here in the future, and I've been trying to learn to grow my own vegetables and stuff. I want to take it a little further, and I want to get some books that are geared towards that kind of cooking, kind of farm to table style books. So like I said, I've got a section in my Amazon storefront for books. If you're interested in any of that stuff, I'll link my storefront down below. And just so you know, if you make a purchase through my storefront, it's no additional cost to you, but I do get a small commission, a small fee with that purchase that will help go towards my YouTube channel or buying some of the books off my wish list. I've been enjoying that, but it kind of, once again, I get really impatient. Like, I'm saving all these books and they look so wonderful, and I just want to hold one in my hand and be able to start flipping through the books and reading and getting geared up to start learning to bake all these delicious foods and cook all these wonderful healthy meals. And not being able to get any right now is it's kind of like this thing with me getting excited about moving to Gainesville and working on building this farm with my mom. I get really impatient. So in a way, it's good because it provides me with something to do. But on the other hand, it just makes me more impatient. Like, I just ordered my first baker seed heirloom. Ordered my first Baker Creek heirloom seed whole seed catalog, and they don't start shipping them out until the end of November, which means I probably won't get it till the end of December. And while it gives me something to look forward to, I'm just so impatient. I want it right now. I want it. I mean, this catalog is amazing if you're into growing things from seed, growing veggies from seed, things like that. Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm, that I just mentioned, she does videos where she goes through these catalogs and talks about which varieties she likes to grow, which ones she wants to grow. And there's a lot of homesteading YouTubers who collab on these type of things. And I would just love to have this catalog in hand and be able to go in and circle the seeds that everybody recommends and what they're excited about. And they just have things in here that you would never ever see in your stores, like on the shelves at your stores, in the produce section at your stores, and probably maybe at some farmers markets. But a lot of them are just really uncommon, not well-known varieties of your fruits and vegetables and herbs and things like that. So I'm really, really excited for that. And I feel like it's taking forever. It basically, this is like me as a kid waiting for Christmas. To wake up on Christmas morning and open my gifts. I cannot wait to get my Baker Creek seed catalog. I cannot wait to get a cookbook, and I can't wait to move to Gainesville and start this adventure with my mom. I'm so excited, and I'm trying so hard. I try not to think about it too much because it really does bum me out that it feels so far away, but it's really not. I mean, we're supposed to be moving the end of February or the beginning of March, so that's only like 3 or 4 months away.
Thank you.
What was I saying? I can't remember. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. So I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about what the plans are for once we get out to Gainesville and I'm working with my mom. My mom right now has a small chicken farm. She raises her chickens. She does not eat her chickens. She raises her chickens for eggs, for her consumption, and also to sell to a few customers locally that she has. She has about 100 chickens right now and a few guinea fowl. She takes in sick and injured chicks that she sees at places like Rural King and Tractor Supply. And she more than anything, she's doing this chicken farm because she loves chickens. She just wants a yard full of chickens, but having that many hens, she gets a lot of eggs. So she does eat some, she feeds some back to her chickens, and then she sells all the excess, which is bringing her in a bit of money every month. So my plan when we get there and I start working with her is obviously to help her with what she's got going on, helping her take care of her chickens and clean the coop and make her yard predator safe, and want to help her plant, like I said in another video I put up recently that we were going to have a food forest. She's already got some fruit trees planted. We want to get some more in there, and they're going to have, my pops' friend is going to move in, Ian Jai's, he's Jamaican, and he plans to have, I guess, kind of a market garden, but also have a garden, because he's a vegan. Pops is a vegan. Mom is not a vegan. She was a vegetarian for a while, but I think she eats a little meat, but it's just not really something she really likes.
Nothing's worse than a wet sock.
I agree. So, her and I together, we want to get goats, a few goats. I'm not sure what kind. We've discussed Nubians and La Manchas, and recently we've discovered Kiko goats. I told her about Kiko goats. I want them for their milk, the goats. I want the goats for the milk, and because having goats would be cool. I love chickens just like my mom does. I love goats. I love farm animals, period. I love most animals, period. So I want to have goats just to have goats, but I also want to have goats for their milk, both to use for myself in making cheeses and things like that, and also for making our own lotions and soaps and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also want to breed purebred chickens, like Orpingtons and all these really pretty birds. I want to hatch out their eggs and sell chicks and sell hatching eggs. And then I also want to have another flock of colorful egg layers. Now, my mom does get some color out of her birds. She gets some beiges, some whites, some almost pink, like a really light blush colored, some browns, but not really dark browns, some light blues. But we want to breed and figure out how to get those really dark chocolate browns, those plum colors, those bright blues and greens, and things like that. So that's something else that we're going to be working on. And like I said, again, we're going to have the food forest with fruits and berries and nuts. And I'm really excited. And I keep thinking about all these possibilities, all these different things that we can do, and have a booth at the farmer's market where we can sell stuff from our garden. We can sell stuff that's coming from our chickens. We can sell stuff that's coming from our goats. We could sell baby goats, especially the Kiko goats. Kiko does are known for having triplets, and the babies sell or can sell for like $500 to $600 a piece, which would be great for helping us bring in extra income to the farm to help us pay for everything. My mom is I don't know that you would call her a retired nurse, because she didn't actually reach the age of retirement before she left nursing, but she is no longer working. Her full-time job is taking care of her chickens, and my pops, who unfortunately has, I think it's Parkinson's. He's getting a lot better. He's a lot better than he was, but anyway. So anyway, she does not work for income. She works for her chickens, and she also volunteers at an organic farm where she works several hours a day, 2 days a week. And then in exchange for her help, she gets to take home lots of yummy organic produce. So that's how my mom is surviving right now. Once I get there and we can start growing and expanding and making this kind of hobby farm more into a for fun and for profit business, that's how I plan to be living as well. I am kind of, my dreams have evolved from this idea of kind of having a nice house with all these nice things, all these material things. It's evolved into more of a living kind of more simple and sustainable, and valuing relationships and experiences over material things. That gives me chills even to think about, because my whole life I've kind of felt like it's been this unattainable goal to reach a certain point of financial stability where I can have the things that I desire, material things. And now I don't feel that anymore. I feel now that life is supposed to be about relationships and experiences, spending time with family and loved ones, making memories, doing things with your hands, just back to basics, I guess. Kind of, I don't know how to put it. I hope you guys can kind of get where I'm going with this. Just my whole thought process and dreams and goals, they've all, over the last year or so, have slowly started to shift into this. I don't know. I'm just really excited about it. So I just got a text message from Gage saying that I am picking him up. So I'm going to go ahead and let Will know that we've got to go. We're going to go home, and Eric and Billy are going fishing. I'll be at the house with the kids for a few hours, and then I've got to go. I'm going to get Bella a cake. Get Bella a cake for her birthday. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me today and listening to me ramble. Check out those that link in my description for those books.
My dad has no power.
We have to go get Gage.
Okay.
Yeah. So Make sure your dad's door's closed, and whatever you want to bring with you. Okay? All right, I'm going to go. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.